The Rose Float Club held a move-out ceremony at the labs near Citrus Lane Sunday, December 20th as the final phase of the float project awaited in Pasadena. Students worked around the clock for the 2010 Tournament of Roses entry titled Jungle Cuts. The float depicts a wild scene where monkeys are giving haircuts to animals such as lions, zebras, and giraffes. This is the 60-second entry by Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Now portions of the float will be animated. The hippo's mouth will open, the zebra's head will move up and down while the monkey's arms will swing.
This is clearly an example of the philosophy that the Cal Polys have, and that's the learn by doing philosophy. And I just want to say that all of you, whether you were past, present, or those of you that may be future members of the Rose Float team, you really do us proud every year. This is another outstanding example of what can happen when you take some really brilliant students that are enthusiastic about things that are going on, and they take what they learn and apply it in a way that comes out looking like this January 1st every year.
The committee estimates about 125 volunteers from numerous fields lent their skills to this float since the winning design was chosen April 3. Committee members Kevin Sue and Jane Theobald christened the Rose Float with a bottle of Horse Hill Vineyards wine from Cal Poly.
1, 2, 3!
So how's it feel to be at this point? Get a christening and everything?
Oh, it's good, but I can't stop stressing yet.
What do you have to stress about at this point?
Get flowers on it and get it done. No, in case there's any other problems, we start to tackle them. We don't foresee any other problems. But,
yeah, Jane told me you guys had a problem with carbon monoxide and Radiator Lake and a few other things that you guys had to deal with. So,
but we dealt with all of them.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of this year is that everything that's been thrown at us, we've been able to handle in time.
Yeah.
So, with our record so far, it means more problems are going to be thrown at us. I just need to be able to be on my toes and be able to handle it.
Just as the Rose Float left campus, the caravan ran into some trouble. A ball bearing dropped from the left rear tire of the float, and the crew had little recourse but to search meticulously over a portion of South Campus Drive to recover the missing bearing. Cal Poly police units watched both the north and south portions of the road, escorting traffic through a single lane while crews continued their painstaking efforts. About 30 minutes had gone by when a replacement bearing was located and inserted into the tire, and the Rose Float caravan was finally able to start moving once again. The caravan was led by a pilot truck, followed by a utility truck whose job it was to search for overhead obstructions, while some of the committee followed behind. Many of the Rose Float team rode on top of the float as Cal Poly police units escorted the caravan. The float was pulled by a semi-truck as it crawled through the streets of the San Gabriel Valley at 15 miles per hour. Permits were obtained from numerous cities in order to perform the move. Once the float left campus, it crawled up Grand Avenue and turned west onto Arrow Highway. From there, it continued on to Live Oak Avenue, through the city of Irwindale, and through the city of Arcadia. The caravan slowed considerably in San Marino and Pasadena, as the float slinked around low-hanging trees and phone lines. Rose Float team members used elongated poles to move any branches or wires that posed a hazard to the build. The float picked up speed as it moved closer to the Brookside tent at the decoration site. The city of West Covina's float was already there as the Cal Poly's float was slowly backed into the massive tent where it will wait to be decorated starting December 26. If you're interested in volunteering during Decoration Week, visit cpprosefloat.org.